Welcome once again to Speakeasy. I am still Paul F. Tompkins and very excited because here we have today the amazing, fantastic, mind-blowing actor, Mr. Damian Lewis. Damian, cheers. Thank you for being here.
Cheers. Here's to you.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Yachida, as they say in Wales.
Oh, well, there we
way.
go.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is that it just sort of
Your health.
to your health?
Yeah, to your health.
Why, it sounds very unhealthy, though, doesn't it?
Yachida.
Yes.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
It's a good thing.
In honor of your British heritage, I maintained eye contact
Yes.
during the toast. Because we tend not to do that here.
No.
It's sort of like, let's get it over with. We're in a hurry for the drinking.
In Russia and places like that, you have 7 years bad sex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they
you don't
make it
have
that
eye contact.
specific?
Yeah.
Wow.
7 years bad sex.
That ought to do it. All right.
It's just an excuse for the reason, everyone's having bad sex, presumably. Someone didn't make eye contact with me once when I said cheers. Yeah. That's why I'm having bad sex.
You could trace it
Or
back.
no sex.
Absolutely. Then you know how many years you have left. You are known for your flawless American accents.
Thank you.
This is a notoriously difficult accent for a lot of non-Americans. Do you find that, or do you find that you're able to easily just slip into it?
I've come to a point now where when I'm filming in America and I go to the grocery store at the weekend, I speak in an American accent. And I sort of feel like my English self has disappeared entirely until I end up talking to a Brit. Right. And if I'm still speaking an American accent, I said, "You dick, stop talking like that." Now I just feel like a total fake. And so then I start speaking in an English accent.
In the movie Keene, you play a character that is somewhat mentally unstable. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, correct.
In Homeland, series on Showtime, this character also maybe has a few things going on upstairs.
He's capable of irrational acts. Yeah.
Do you feel that there's a richness of material here for you to play with as an actor?
Yes, because behavioral extremes are fun. When you are playing people with these extreme illnesses or behavioral conditions, you have to be careful not to just, go have too much fun with it and start chewing up the furniture, just too much, because you have to give it a restraint and a...
I'm going to open up my bag of tricks.
Yes, exactly, which of course is all you want to do.
Right. With Homeland, you as an actor, you have to walk a fine line because we as the viewer, we're not privy to everything. There's a lot of twists and turns. So much of it is you having to play things in such a way that it could be interpreted either way. Like either, I absolutely know that this guy is a sleeper cell agent and he's going to try to assassinate the president or whatever, or it's like I think he's all right. I think this guy's all right.
Yeah.
He's on our side.
And by the way, sometimes I didn't know either. So that blank look in my face, that's a blank look.
So you have to just.
That's not me having made 3 or 4 decisions. That's me having made no decisions.
Right.
Everyone can project onto me.
Right.
No, it's no, you're right. You're absolutely right, and that was its fun. And there are some things I don't want to know because part of the pleasure of doing a job like this is it's like having the book you're reading by your bedside. You get into bed each night and you read the next chapter and you go, "Oh wow, that's great." I don't know everything is the point, and the stuff that I do know, I just keep stum about because it's I'll be eliminated by Showtime. I will be
the elite
I'll be
Showtime squadron.
I'll just be assassinated.
That's right.
I'll just be taken out one day walking along Santa Monica Boulevard. I'll be gone.
President Obama is a big fan of this show, and you got to meet him recently.
And you had to go and talk to him.
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah.
Because I'm
You didn't
American.
mean that. No, you said you had to meet him. It's
We all have
like
to
it was
meet
a big
him.
bird.
We all have to meet the
Everyone
president.
has to go meet him.
Yeah. It's our civic duty.
It's a pain.
So you were fortunate enough to meet the president.
Yeah.
It must be thrilling to know that he's a fan of the show.
I actually said to him, the creators of the show just want to know, would you please let us know when you're going into Iran? Because we want to keep season 2 as current as possible. And he didn't bat an eyelid. He was brilliant. He shook my hand, looked me straight in the eye and said, "I'll be sure to let you know." He was fantastic.
He's a funny guy. So you're at this table with President Obama and Warren Buffett, and President Obama had a story for you.
We had this conversation about the economy, which I was, thank God I kept quiet. He just said, "Let me tell you a story about Warren Buffett. Came to a meeting with me once at the White House, and he had this tattered and torn tie that was a mess. I said, Warren, when you come to see the President of the United States, you really should wear a proper tie." And Warren Buffett, who I adored, he was just fantastic to sit next to. And who becomes, the more I drank, the more he became more and more like Burgess Meredith. Honestly, it's like the penguin out of the Adam West Batman. And he gets more and more animated, and he goes,
Right.
I know, I asked my wife, I thought she said the tie was no good. I said, I know, I'm in a hurry, I went to the White House, I knew it was no good. So I said, what did you do? He said, I went into my closet, I gave him one of my ties. I said, Warren, put that tie on, then we'll have the meeting. Warren Buffett is just like, it's like, oh, okay. So the upshot of this story is when you need a new tie, you go to the White House.
Exactly. That's how he became so rich. He
never has to spend any money on ties.
Exactly. He finds these ways to cut corners.
And then you can only imagine what they spoke about, which was just going to global, the global economy and how we make it better.
Damian Lewis, thank you so much for being here with us.
You.
It has been a pleasure. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go. A little extra for you.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's not
great.
poisoned. That has been Speakeasy. I have remained Paul F. Tompkins. We will see you next time. Thank you so much.
This was fantastic. It's the whole thing's got better, actually.
Right?
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check back every Monday to see who I interview next. And for more info about Speakeasy, visit mademan.com.